Hello, right, we're going to do another little tip of the week, and this week we're going to look into creating a little bit of a later hit. As the lies get a bit worse out there on the course, as the grass doesn't start to grow as well as it does. I know we're in great shape here at the Old Links at the moment, probably the best winter course in the area, but still there's not much growth, there's a little bit of mud around, and we want to make sure you hit the ball before the mud or before the turf, rather than catch turf before ball. During the summer months you can get away with what we call a slightly earlier hit, and as the club releases, the club head might just get underneath the ball a bit, it'll sweep it away off a grassy line, but when the ground is as it is, you'll hit it heavy, flat or thin. You might even strike the top of the ball, you'll bottom out too soon. So I've got a nice little tip to help you with that. I'll just demonstrate first of all what I'm talking about with an early hit. So from the top of the backswing, a lot of golfers tend to start the downswing with the upper body, the arms, throw the club at the ball, and then by impact, the club head overtakes the hands and creates this sort of shaft lean back, if you like, scraping the ground before the ball. It'll loft the ball up in the air quite high, and you'll lose a little bit of distance. What we like to see really into impact would be a forward shaft lean, hands and upper body ahead of the blade at impact, creating a nice downward blow, a nice squeeze. And you'll see the tall players create a divot after impact for that reason. So I'll demonstrate. I'll hit the first shot with an early release. We'll just see what the ball does. Okay, so this time I am going to create a little bit of a, I'll probably hit the mat before the ball here. Okay, so you could just hear the strike was a little heavy. Took a bit of club head speed off. You can see the carry distance was 127 and total 137. I'll talk to you a bit about some of the numbers as well in a second. But because I threw the club early, I cast, some people might describe it as a cast, I threw the club early. By the time the club got to the ball, it would run out of power, run out of energy, and also cause that scrape hit, that early hit. I'm now going to try and create the later hit. Now a great little drill to do this would be to grip the club halfway down the club, okay, you get the butt end of the club away from you, and get to the top of the back, so you can see how this shaft is pointing away from me, to come back down to the ball. I'm now just going to let this butt or the grip of the club go all the way, point along the ground, and then at this point I'm going to try and get that butt pointing towards my target. So if I can show you from here, butt of the grip to the ground, at the ground, at the ground, and now it's at the target. What you can see now is a very late hit. The club head is behind my hands, so the drill would be the same through my golf swing. Let's see how we get on. Okay, so it's much cleaner strike. You can see a difference to the ball flight already. Ball's gone quite a lot further. 170 yards that time. Club head speed's increased by 10-11 miles an hour. The key there is my launch angle. Instead of being 25 degrees, it's down to 21 degrees. So if you are struggling hitting the ball off the bare lines, there's less growth around at the moment, we need to try and create a later hit. The later hit drill would be nice and simple, as I've just explained it, and try and create a downward blow on the ball, hit the ball before the turf. If you need any more help with it, pop into the pro shop and come and have a chat with me, or subscribe to my YouTube channel for more vids. Thank you.